2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Russell Westbrook. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Outside Leonard trains the three-pointer.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Westbrook, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
They get it again. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 4-point game. And Doncic gets it to go.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
That's a 2 from Lillard. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Dynamic on the run, Westbrook flies in the open court.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
James against KD. Leonard with the steal. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Doncic against Curry. Puts it up from 17. Again, the West All-Star.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
An elite scorer in today's game. Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's LeBron. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Five on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his bucket. You can count on that.
And so it's the East All-Star heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-star action never disappoints.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Damian Lillard out there with Levine. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Williamson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Lillard.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Now here's Towns. Here's the dish to Levine. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here is Harden. Embiid finds Harden. And here is Irving. From downtown, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's Butler. Over to Rosen. And it's Butler missing. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harden.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Bean passes to Paul. Kicks to Williamson. The feed to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on DeRozan.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now, here's DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him. Over Butler. And the rejection by Towns. And here's the fast break. Levine wide open. No good with the triple. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 4. Irving kicks to Harden. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Leonard, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron comes in for Butler. And Doncic is subbed in for Paul. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo comes in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Stephen Curry in for Irving. James, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And the West All-Stars have possession. 9-point game. The pass to Curry to stop the run. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 9.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Leonard. Jokic grabs the miss.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's LeBron. Nice shot from the wing. LeBron's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the... And that's going to do it.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Curry in at the 1.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Curry against Doncic. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. With his first shot attempt, count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Durant. Lillard outside. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Floats it up for Giannis, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum, and the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. The West also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Chris Middleton comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Paul George is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. He can't hit that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Thompson dishes to Westbrook. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Westbrook's got 6.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
James, the bounce pass. Pass to Lillard. The 3 ball. Good on the triple. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Tatum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
The kick out to Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Embiid, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook passes to Embiid. Westbrook against George. Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Davis. And it's James Harden in for Chris Middleton. And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. 11 seconds left in the third. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Lillard. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And I love the defensive butt. Always going to give you his best effort at that end of the floor. He uses his...
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the East All-Stars. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Williamson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Lillard in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And the basket by Curry.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Williamson with the block. Lillard left side. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That one drops for him. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Doncic kicks to Williamson. Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Hey, Clark, what were your thoughts as a fan watching the bubble play down in Orlando? Did it seem surreal at all to you?
It didn't seem surreal, Kevin. I thought it was pulled off quite nicely, as a matter of fact. I mean, the fact there weren't any real fans there for the most part was a little different, but I thought the court looked good. The players were the best in the world, as they always are. I thought the broadcast came across just as it would in a normal circumstance. I didn't find much different about it other than the fact that there weren't tens of thousands of fans in the building.
Harden the pass to Curry. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. High arcing shot. Bucket is good.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Harden finds Curry. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Here is Lillard, and Lillard gets double-teamed. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Durant for three. Goes up again, and it's Jokic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Williamson. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. KD, that's for two. Outside for Curry. Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another